Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, has alleged that ABBA KYARI has scampered to Cuba for coronavirus treatment. Kanu wondered why former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, and former spokesman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Olisamitu, are in jail, while KYARI, who according to him has looted the budgetary allocation to the Aso Rock Clinic since 2015. There is a developing story that President Muhammadu Buhari and his chief of staff, ABBA KYARI, had secretly left the shores of Nigeria seeking treatment for coronavirus, otherwise called COVID-19, abroad. The rumor is getting stronger and spreading like the dreaded virus itself, as Nigerians are now asking for the whereabouts of their presidents on social media platforms. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, on Thursday debunked the rumors that Buhari has also contracted the dreaded virus. Also, the president's aide, Bashir Ahmad, also said that the rumor of Buhari being flown abroad was untrue, sharing photos of him working from his office. However, Kanu, not mentioning Buhari's whereabouts, claimed that KYARI has been flown to Cuba, describing Fulani political class as the most corrupt in the world. Says his Orji Uzor Kalu and Olisamitu in jail while the real Fulani criminals are allowed to scamper to Cuba for coronavirus treatment. He wrote on Facebook, "Here is confirmation of what I alluded to earlier in my live broadcast this evening. The figures below are Aso Rock Clinic budget in successive budgets since the Fulani mad dogs took over power in Nigeria." Then see the headline from Aisha Buhari, who is in effect has confirmed that their Fulani Janjaweed government looted all the money. 2015, 3.94 billion naira was allocated for Aso Villa Clinic. In 2016, it was 3.87 billion naira. In 2017, 3.20 billion naira. 331 million capital expenditure. And in 2018, 1.03 billion naira, and in total 12.04 billion naira. 2019 and 2019 is not included. There are no ventilators, syringes, or common cotton wool in the so-called clinic after budgeting and appropriating billions over many years for it. ABBA KYARI and his gang looted the funds but are hypocritically busy jailing Southerners while idiots are busy cheering them. Inhabitants of the zoo, behold your first lady. Fulani political class is the most corrupt breed of reprobates on the face of this planet. These are the people fighting corruption. Are you still a proud Nigerian? That's a big question. Big question. You know, Reno Mokri has even said the same thing, that why they are coughing, that they should cough out the billions of naira they said they've used to build Aso Rock, or they've spent on Aso Rock, and yet ABBA KYARI could not be treated. But now what we have now that we've been, of course, we have the rumor is all over the place, but now Nnamdi Kanu is shedding light to the exact place. But you know, he's not talking about Buhari, but he's talking about what is this man's name, ABBA KYARI, that has been flown to Cuba, you know, for his treatment. That's what he's saying. And again, when we talk about fighting corruption, we've been saying it has to be holistic, not that you pick and choose, and that is why they have lost credibility as far as this fighting the corruption is concerned, because it is not genuine. Of course, when we talk about, okay, those who have been accused, of course they've been involved in corruption. We are not disputing that, but let it go around. Not that you leave some, you take some. Nobody's making excuse for those ones that have been exposed or those that have been jailed, but those that are still there parading, and the party that is telling us about this and this and this and that they are fighting corruption, then what do we have to say concerning the money they spent on Aso Rock, and yet nothing is there? The Buhari family, the daughter and the wife, they've come out to say even paracetamol is not there, and that is what it is now. They cannot debunk it. All those who are making excuses for them. And the question is that, are you still a proud Nigerian? Of course, some people love suffering, so you can't just you can't separate them from it, because you know it's beyond one's imagination that people could still be reasoning, even with all the things that are obvious to everyone, well, we'll still continue to know what will happen at the end of the day. We'll keep you updated on this whole issue. You know, there's been back and forth talk. Oh, some people have been flown out, they've not been flown out, and what have you. And it is their pride that has led us to all of these things. And people have been talking. We had a first-hand information concerning this particular virus that has been going around the world, that we ought to have prepared our own house. But yes, we didn't do that. We allowed the thing to happen then before we start running up and down. That is what, you know, this country has become. We are not proactive because of greed, because of selfishness. Those called leaders are not even thinking rightly as we speak. And at the end of the day, the whole thing is going to rub off on everybody. It's going to rub off on everybody. That is just the truth. And someone says, tribe or no tribe, let's face it, it is money not budget. Is money not budgeted for Aso Rock Clinic? Is the clinic in good shape? Is someone not misappropriating the money? Shouldn't they be jailed? One thing is certain. If you escape the law of the land, can you escape the universal law of the Almighty? That is what this person is saying. Leave all this, whether you are from the moon or from the Jupiter, from where, it's inconsequential. The question now is that the money that we are talking about, that they told us they budgeted for this thing at every year, what did they use the money for? Because we cannot be spending that kind of money, and the hospitals are just sit there like that. It's only one hospital, not only the hospitals in the whole world, in the whole country. That is a pertinent question that some people don't want to hear. Some people are just so engrossed with this tribalism and what have you. Someone say, no man escapes the eye of the Almighty. It's a matter of time. The truth is that whosoever is still supporting your president now in Nigeria is perfectly insane. Even if it's my father, having your president on the throne is the highest level of disaster I have not seen in my life. The tragedy of this government is that thieves are pursuing thieves, that they are stealing, not known to the full that they are the commander-in-chief of thieves in Nigeria. Someone says, if this is true, I bet you they won't make it back alive. See those people shouting, he should come back if he's not afraid. If I may ask you, when he was in Nigeria, what did you do? That you are telling Nnamdi Kanu to come back to Nigeria. You know, those ones are not even inconsequential. They are not consequential. They are inconsequential. That's just the way it is. Kanu has said the truth, and God will punish Buhari and KYARI. Nnamdi, I would love you to be more concerned about gathering Igbos together in one accord. Be like a father to us. Lead the way instead of constantly exposing the leaders. Igbos needs revolutionary leader. When he was in Nigeria, what did you do? Keep quiet, foolish tortoise. If Buhari is in the country, he should come out and say, hello, Nigerians. Hello, how are you doing? Are you guys okay? I'm here. I'm still with you. Someone says, is it possible for an enemy to speak good of someone they hate? Mr. Nnamdi, have you ever spoken about good sides of these politicians? Remember that if perhaps you become the leader you are fighting to be, others will speak bad of you. For it is written, for just as you judge and criticize and condemn others, you will be judged and criticized and condemned, and accordance with the measure you use, it will be used on you. That is what somebody say. This person is a Pastor Ayuba Mbami Guasca. So that is how you are going to reason. You are talking about it. So if something is going wrong, that is the problem we are having. If something is going wrong, they don't want you to say anything about it. No, he's talking about what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. Now he's not using Bible to confuse people. Those who know, if you know the truth and you don't say the truth, it is a sin on its own. Now we are talking of the reality now. This one say no, don't talk about reality, that you are not supposed to say it. Oh my goodness, that is the bunch of people that we have. People who are addicted to lies. If you say the truth, they will not want to talk about it. The message, they don't want to take it. They want to go after the messenger. They want to go after the messenger with all of these weighty allegations or weighty things that are before us now. Some people cannot even reason why is this thing like this. No, they will be asking you that why must you talk about it? That the best thing is just to keep quiet. Everything is okay. God will help all these people. Someone say all the people in Aso Rock are the same. I remember when the issue of secondary school certificates was raging against the president. Classmates of the president were produced instead of the certificate. Now Nigerians are asking for their president, and one shameless person is showing pictures of the president working in office. Who is the mumu now? Someone say, in this time of coronavirus, any leader that have it and travel abroad, the person is swearing for the person that the person will not make it alive. Kanu is saying the truth. Of course, he's saying the truth now, but some people, they don't want it. Once you say the truth like this, it's like you have taken their breath. You have taken their breath. I don't just know. They are so agitated when you talk, when you say the truth, when you say things that are obvious. Like me and the people I always talk, I always try to ask people that, are you just supporting people just because they are related to you? On this platform, we don't talk about, oh, we are related. Anybody, if you do the right thing, fine. If you do the wrong thing, then it will still be said. Not that, oh, because I've talked good about this person, and at the end of the day, the person is doing what is not, I don't want to say. No, even Nnamdi Kanu, we have been saying Nnamdi Kanu is doing well. But the day Nnamdi Kanu, we do otherwise, we will talk it. Nobody feels anybody. That is it. The day Nnamdi Kanu will say something otherwise, we will still say, no, on this matter, you are not right. On this matter, you are not right. Even I can remember, I don't know whether he came, but he said he came, but I don't know how he did it. But I said, it would be so stupid of Nnamdi Kanu to come for his father's burial or his parents' burial when you know that these people are there for you to just, looking for an opportunity. But he said he came and he beat their security. Oh, good and fine. But ordinarily, no one would have tried it. I don't know how he did it, but it's a different ballgame entirely. But in essence, what we are saying is that if somebody is doing what is wrong, you say it. I'm not affiliated to anybody. Of course, the Biafrans, they know themselves. I'm not affiliated to anybody. Anybody. Some people say, oh, you speak like this. It's inconsequential. It is really inconsequential. I talk about everybody in this country, irrespective of where you come from. I don't care. If you do the right thing, we'll say it. If you do the wrong thing, we'll still say it. Why covering things? Because at the end of the day, it will boomerang. It will have an effect on us. Then why covering people that do not even care about you? It's unfortunate. And someone says, since you don't have a boldness to come to the country, keep quiet and stay where you are. No, now, let us talk about the Aso Rock, this thing. You are not saying anything, this particular person. No, let us talk about the billions that have been, that was spent each year. Talk about it. That is what we are talking. You talk about that. Leave Nnamdi Kanu, the issue on ground. Talk about the issue on ground, because he has hit the truth. He has hit them. They can't do anything, because the same man that will say, oh, integrity, and all of that. Now, see what is happening. You defend. No, if it is not true, defend it, debunk it, that the money being allocated each of those years that they were spent, that everything is okay. What are we talking about? And someone says, we can't notice you. You just come home. I think they are replying this person that is sending Nnamdi Kanu to come home. Someone said the person who must know the whereabouts of both the president and his chief of staff are the vice president and the Jagaban. Otherwise, the duo should leave office as vice president and national leader of APC, respectively. The word Nigeria spiritually means disgrace. Someone say absolutely correct. Nigeria government is more deadly than the COVID-19. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Nnamdi Kanu now has said that ABBA KYARI was scampered to Cuba for coronavirus treatment. Let's hear your opinion and leave your comments below. Thank you.